His name was never Jesus. That's the name religion handed us, not the name that the Father gave his Son. And I'm not just saying that off opinion. The lexicons prove it. In the Greek manuscripts, the name written for Jesus is Iesus. That's Strong's G2424. What most Christians don't realize is that the exact same word in Greek, G2424, Iesus, is also used for Joshua, son of Nun, from the Old Testament. In Hebrews 4, verse 8, the King James even says, "For if Jesus had given them rest." But every honest lexicon will tell you that should be Joshua, the son of Nun. Same Greek, same word, same Strong's number, G2424, Iesus. So even at the Greek level, their own tools admit it. Jesus and Joshua share the same name in Greek. Now follow the lexicon trail back to Hebrew. Strong's will take G2424, Iesus, back to a Hebrew root, usually listed as H3091. In most lexicons, that shows up as Yehoshua in connected forms like H3442 and H3443 labeled Yeshua. Those spellings with the Yeho and the Yeh sounds are post-exilic, Masoretic, vowel-inserted forms. The Masoretes added their own vowel points and shifted Yahu into Yeho and Yahu into Yehu to hide the name. But if you strip their additions away and go back to the original Abari structure, H3091 is built from two parts: Yahu, which is the shortened form of Yahuwah's name, and a root from Yasha, to save, deliver, and rescue. You put that together and you don't get Yehoshua or Yeshua. In pure Abari thought, you get Yahusha. Yahusha literally means Yahuwah saves or Yahuwah is salvation. That fits perfectly with Matthew 1:21, and you shall call his name Yahusha, for he shall save his people from their sins. His name itself is the prophecy, and that's why it's so important. His name is the mixture of Yahu, shortened form of his father's name, and Yasha, shortened to Shah. Yahu Shah, Yahuwah saves. In Paleo-Abari, before Babylon, before vowel points, his name would be spelled with the letters Yod, He, Ua, Shin, Ayin. That's Yahusha. The father's name, Yahu, is built right into the son's name. Now watch what happens when that name gets forced into Greek. Greeks, they don't have a Y consonant sound like Yod. It doesn't have the sh sound for shin. And Greek male names usually end in an S. So when Yahusha hits Greek, the language distorts it. The Yah gets flattened into an EA. The Hu gets swallowed. And the Shah turns into a simple S. And they tack on an S at the end. Yahusha turns into Iesus, which is G2424. Then Latin takes Iesus and writes it into Isus, Iesus. Old English keeps Isus. Later, English invents the letter J, and Isus becomes Jesus. So the lexicon trail looks like this. Yahusha, then it goes to Greek, to Iesus, G2424, then it went to Latin, Isus, then it went to English, Jesus. By the time you get Jesus, the Yah is gone, the Sh is gone, the Yahu of Yahuwah is completely erased from the son's name. But if you go back through Strong's G2424 and H3091 and you strip away the rabbinic and church traditions, you land back on the pure Abari meaning Yahusha, Yahuwah saves. Now line that up with what Yahusha said himself. I have come in my Father's name. If the Father is Yahuwah and the Son carries Yahu, then Yahusha fits perfectly. Jesus does not. It doesn't carry Yahu. It doesn't carry the meaning Yahuwah saves. And it doesn't match the Abari pattern you see in names like Aliyahu, Yaram Yahu, Yeshayahu, all bearing the name of the Father, Yahuwah. Acts 4:12 says there is one name under heaven given among men by which we must be saved. Names in Scripture aren't just sounds. They carry authority, covenant, and identity. And the lexicons themselves, G2424 and H3091, testify that the Messiah's true name goes back to Yahusha, not Jesus. He came in the name of Yahuwah. His very name declares Yahuwah saves. You've seen the trails, you've heard the lexicons, you've been told the truth. What you do with it now is between you and Yahuwah. And as always, all praise to the Most High, Yahuwah. Shalom.